In this video, we'll see procedures at the security checkpoint, officers' instructions at the security checkpoint.
Hi guys. Now, I insist on being repetitive, but what can I do if the content of this video is so important? Almost everything in airports has to do with security to some extent, and I've already lost a couple of things that I had in my bag because I wasn't aware that they weren't allowed. So don't do the same thing. Once you check in your baggage, it will go through a scanner on the way out of the country and then again on the way into another country. And so will you. When you leave the US, you have to go through the security checkpoint. Actually, in every airport in the world, you'll go through these procedures. The difference might be that in the US, they can be a little bit pickier with certain things. In this class, we'll have a look at the security checkpoint and its procedures as I tell you about some things you must be careful with. Well, we've already seen some items that are forbidden in your carry-on, but there's no harm in checking them out once again. Sharp objects such as knives, scissors, and blades. Containers of liquids or gels exceeding 100 milliliters. Flammable. Weapons of any nature. There may be exceptions to the 100 milliliter containers policy if you're traveling with babies or young children, so a good tip is to check local policies ahead of time. The lines are usually pretty long at the security checkpoint, so my first suggestion is that you start getting ready for it while you stand in line. Pack your toiletries, liquids, and gels in one clear quart-sized bag. Take off your shoes, belt, watch, bracelets, or any magnetic metal you have on. Keep your laptop and other electronics at hand. When it's your turn, do as the officers say. Don't question them. Keep in mind that the TSA, Transportation Security Administration, is the authority at the airport, okay? As you approach the scanners, this is what you'll have to do. Take off your shoes and place them on the scanning tray. Take off your jacket, scarf, coat, and empty your pockets. Place your laptop and electronics in another scanning tray. Place the clear plastic bag with your liquids in the tray. All set? Then it's scanning time. You'll slide your bags into the bag scanner and you will wait to be called into the body scanner. You'll know it's your turn when you hear one of these sentences or something similar to the following. Please, come forward. Please, step on the body scanner. In fact, they may not even say anything. The body speaks, you know? So the security officers might just make hand gestures or nod to tell you to come in. Body language is a good strategy to deal with people who can't speak your language. So you step into the scanner and the officer will be on the other side giving you the instructions. Place your feet on the marks. Raise your arms above your head. You have to stand in that position for a couple of seconds, and then you'll be told to leave the scanner. You may step out now. Is that it? Well, that depends. As you step out of the body scanner, you'll proceed to retrieve your belongings that went through the bag scanner. As it turns out, the security officers who check the carry-ons might call you for further inspection. They'll ask you to open your bags so they can see their contents better. This is no reason to worry, okay? It's standard procedure. It can happen to anybody. Sometimes they pick one bag at random, and sometimes they spot something they'd like to verify. For example, electronics, batteries, food, jewelry, any other item that cannot be clearly seen on the X-ray. It's not a problem to carry those items, okay guys? They're all allowed, but the officers might want to take a look just to make sure you're good to go. You see guys, from the check-in to immigration and the security check, it might take a while. That's why passengers of international flights are requested to arrive at the airport at least 3 hours before departure. And if everyone gets ready for this in advance, the lines move smoothly and no one gets stressed out. Okay guys, so this is it. We're almost ready to fly again. But as you've arrived early at the airport and prepared your carry-on considering the security checkpoint, you have plenty of time to hang out at the boarding area. I'll tell you what, check your knowledge about the security checkpoint by doing the follow-up exercises. And in the next video, we'll see what kind of fun awaits in the boarding area. See ya.